Well, it is Wednesday, and that means we continue our weekly land report segment with American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. Our good friend Bonnie Downing joins us now for an update on the impact of drought conditions. Bonnie, always a pleasure. So how are current weather patterns affecting agriculture? What are you seeing and hearing?
Well, as you've probably heard, drought is the big thing that's hitting the western region. Nebraska especially is an extreme drought area, more severe to the northern part and the west than to the south. However, as you know, Wyoming, South Dakota, Montana, they've all been hit tremendously with drought, causing the wildfires that we've heard in the news, and our pastures, et cetera, are very, very short.
Well, at this point, with these ongoing drought conditions, I feel like we kind of get used to them and you kind of have to pivot. But what are you hearing from ag producers? What are the biggest concerns right now?
Well, there's basically two big concerns. It's topsoil moisture and subsoil moisture. Topsoil, if there's no moisture on the top, they're worried about erosion. Wind erosion can blow the topsoil away. And the subsoil, that's very concerning because of the upcoming growing season, 2025. If we don't have moisture on the roots of those plants or in the ground where they're going to plant seeds, those seeds won't germinate, and that affects the crop production as well as forage production and pasture.
Absolutely. You know, Bonnie, with this going on, what are the local crop progress and conditions report with respects to this drought?
Well, but one good thing is in Nebraska, the corn harvest is 97% complete, which is above the 5-year pace at 93. You know, we haven't had any snow or rain to shut down harvest. But on the downside, winter wheat, it's in the ground, but it's majority being very poor or poor. And pastures are the same way. The subsoil, they're in very poor condition. Over 50% of the ground is in poor or very poor condition in the state of Nebraska. Pasture needs moisture to grow, and we need snow or rain to make those roots grow for next year.
And Bonnie, looking at what's going on right now, these current conditions, when you look at years past, where do we stand right now with this year?
This year, our corn production was good across the state. However, a lot of that is due to irrigation. But if we don't have some moisture going forward next year, it could have a damaging effect on producers in the state.
Yeah. Overall, depending on state and where people are region, does it differ? Are you seeing that at all from parts of the state? Yeah.
Yep, definitely. You can look at the U.S. Drought Monitor, and it shows all across the nation where everything's at. And it does vary, but the Midwest is getting hit hard.
Yeah. All right, Bonnie. Well, we hate to hear that, of course. Always a pleasure catching up with you, though. Happy Thanksgiving. I do appreciate you taking the time. I know you're probably busy today. Bonnie Downing with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers.